Somehow I had it set up to where I was going to go live and stream using streaming software, and it wouldn't allow me to go live because I hadn't connected my streaming software. So I had to delete that one because it was not going to let me update anything. I wasn't going to be able to change anything. Incredibly frustrating. Did you let the I want Millennial Saber? Did you let her know? Hello, Miss Abigail. I'm good. How are you? I made it work in the end. Welcome back. I'm so sorry. That was all my fault. I was just telling Sheila somehow when I scheduled the live for this week, when I did it last week, somehow I set it up to where I was going to be streaming using streaming software instead of my webcam from YouTube. And so because I did that, it would not let me go live because I wasn't connecting my streaming software because I don't have any. So we will be creating a new group save tonight. I want to make a group save for November. So we will be starting from scratch. And I figured out how to share my screen so I have Canva open, just ready and waiting, and we'll do it together. You guys get to vote. Because I also figured out how to do polls on here. Brittany, I watch you every single day. I can't always comment because I'm watching while I'm working and between phone calls, but I'm always watching. I just can't always comment, depending on, what my workday is like. And sometimes I'll have folks on and it's muted in the background, but I'm still watching, so you're still getting the hours, watch hours. Hello, cousin. I always remember she's Courtney. She's one of the Courtneys. It's the part I struggle with is she one of the Courtneys with the U or without the U? That's the part I struggle to remember sometimes. Eva and the Courtneys. You have the U, yeah. You want to say hi to everybody?
What's up?
I don't know if y'all heard that. She says, "What's up?"
Why are you red?
So I'm not quite so washed out. What?
Nothing.
Teenagers. They say hello, Mini-Me.
What's mine?
She's not shy or anything. She went shopping today.
No, I just don't feel like showing myself in front of people that I don't even know.
That's totally fine. You have a family member on here, and it's not Nana.
Papa? I give up.
It's okay.
Who is it?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I don't know that you've actually met him, to be quite honest.
Oh, okay.
Chris would
Quick.
Thing one would remember.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you when you're older. Yeah, I'm kidding.
Oh, wow.
Are we ready to start designing?
we were shoe shopping, and we made him.
Do you want to come on and say hi?
Who are you talking about?
I have a live stream going.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Do you want to come on here and show your face and say hi?
Nope.
Nope. Kids.
But
Franco says hi.
okay, but Franco's a dog. He doesn't even have a
You just say
concept.
hi? Say hi, Franco.
He doesn't even have a
Hi,
concept.
Franco. He says, "Excuse me, you're bothering me. I'm chewing on my favorite toy."
He eats sleeping food. That's all he does. He doesn't even know how to eat alive.
All right.
Well,
Hi. So we have 3 options for what we want our group save to look like. I don't know. Right. Let's see if it happens. Cookie. Oh. Treat. Oh, that got some attention. Brother. I think the pups need a cookie treat. That'll keep them quiet for an hour. Okay, so I'm having some difficulty with Canva cooperating with me. So, huh?
I thought you were using Canva.
Yeah, why would I not use Canva?
I don't know.
Jody, up, sit, sit. Good girl.
Okay, now.
There, now Jody's happy. I'm having some difficulty sometimes getting things to upload to Canva, just going straight through Canva. And so I didn't want to sit here for half the video and fight with uploading. So I dug for clip art, and these were the 3 that I found that I thought were the cutest. So we'll pick which one we want to be in the group save, and then the other 2, I might use those for maybe November's challenges, although I was kind of thinking I might do Christmas stuff for November. Excuse me, as far as the minis are concerned, you know, to use them during Christmas. I don't know. Y'all know me. I change my mind every so often. All right, so let's vote and see. Okay, so I know how to create a poll. I've not done it yet. Let's see here. Oh, 1, 2, or 3, not E. So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. Okay, so there's your poll. So this is 1, the turkey is 1. Hi, Minnie. The gnomes are 2, and gobble gobble till you wobble is 3. So far, the gnomes are winning. How you doing, Minnie? Oh, the gnomes aren't winning anymore. Let's go back up and see what is. Oh, how do I? Okay, so I'm still new to the polls thing. Okay, some of you want the turkey, some of you like the gnomes. Google till you wobble. I'm glad you got Happy Mail. See, I thought for sure everybody would choose gobble gobble till you wobble. I'm shocked. Looks like it's 3-2 on the gnomes. Okay, has everybody voted? They are all cute. Halloween, no, I don't have a Halloween. So this is for many. We're creating the group save for November. And so by me too, Courtney. By the time these come out, it'll be November and Halloween will be over. Bestie rule, okay. Oh, you got a Halloween gnome? That was days ago. Halloween gnome. What did I send? I'd have to look. Yeah, they're little November gnomies. I think that's the one we're going to go with. This little guy right here is kind of similar to I guess I have to arrow it over here, don't I? This little guy right here is kind of similar to what our November DIY cover is going to be. But I can't close this. I can't go back out to home and show you all what it's going to look like because there are surprises in there for Miss Sheila and Miss Pam, and I don't want to give their surprises away. I wonder if I can just open the window. Let's see if I can just open the window and show you. Now, I'm not convinced it's done yet, but I'll show you if I can. I'm still pretty new to this whole sharing your screen thing. Okay, let me move it over here so I can see what I'm doing over here. That one real quick. So that is what November's cover is going to look like for the moment. I may still change it a little, but that's November's cover. Isn't he cute? So I might use the little turkey, choice number 1. Oh, more people have voted. It's a tie between 1 and 2. So if we don't choose the turkey tonight for the cover, we may use the turkey for one of the minis for November, one of the freebies. So anyway, there he is. And now I got to figure out how to get it back to Ko-fi. Oh, if I'd have just done the entire screen, I could have. Oh, well. Okay, there we go. Isn't it? So we might use this little guy and this little guy and some of our minis for next month. Okay, so we need somebody to break the tie because right now these two are tied for first place. Well, I mean, okay, not tied for first place, but they're tied. So we need one more vote. There's 8 people in here. We have to have a tiebreaker. You will too, look, which is why I didn't close out these guys and go back to my main window because you would have totally looked. You would have totally peeked. And the second you saw everything that was on my screen, you would have been like, I know that's for me. So. Your voyage? Are you driving again? Mama Joyce isn't in here yet. She took Sing One and Mini Me shopping, so she was going to hurry up and rush home so she could. All right, so number 3 is clearly not the winner, so we're going to remove that one. So it's just down to those 2. Oh, there she is. Okay, Mama, you have to vote. We need a tiebreaker. Do you like 1 or 2 better? Mom, you missed Mike. He was in here a little bit ago. Said hi. You may have to scroll back up to see the, oh, you already voted for number 1. Okay. So whichever one we don't pick tonight, will be part of the November minis, November freebies. I may do 2 Thanksgiving and 1 Christmas, or a page of Thanksgiving and a page of Christmas. I haven't decided yet. These guys are probably my favorites, but I love gnomes. And guys with beards, like Brittany said. Okay, I'm gonna close it down, and we're gonna have. I'm just gonna choose. Okay. Y'all know which one I'm going to choose. Of course, I probably would have chosen Gobble Till You Wobble, but that's okay. I see. I can't tell that it. Oh, so you're just verbally changing your vote. Okay. I thought you were going to like actually go up and vote. Okay, so we're going to choose the Gnomies. It's so weird because I see the gnomes on this screen, but I got to go over here to Canva. Okay. So we're going to say goodbye to Mr. Turkey. And now we get to come to the next page and decide on a background. I chose 3 backgrounds that I thought could work for it didn't matter what we chose. So there's background number 1. Oh, okay. I'm still not sure how the polls things work. Right, Minnie? When in doubt, choose a gnome. You have a favorite? Okay, here's number 2. I thought this one kind of matched better with the turkey. And then this is number 3. Hello, you made it. Number 3. Here, should I do another poll again? Let me do another poll again. All right, there you go. Poll has been created. So where the gnomes are right now is number 1. Move it down a little. That's number 1. The plaid is number 2. And the pumpkins are number 3. I feel like if we choose number 3, we may have to put something behind it. Oh, yeah, the big party. I'm working on a little gift for your mini-me, so she can have some of her own stuff. Because I heard her say she likes tiny things. So now that you're on here, when are you going to do your next live? She's obsessed with tiny things. I heard you say that. So far, number 1 is winning, and I can't help but say I agree. I like number 1 the best with it. What would it look like, I wonder, if we combined? Why did they disappear? Oh, I know why they disappeared. Not a fan of that one. It's like that's too much activity. Yeah, I get that. So Mr. Kim's birthday is the end of October, and then Mom and I's birthday are both in November, and then both kids are in December. So it gets a little chaotic. All right, nobody cares for number 2, so we're going to delete number 2. How do we feel about combining 1 and 3? There's something about it. I'm not liking it. And so far, number 1 is winning. So we're going to put number 1 back here and just let it sit there, and it can kind of be in. Yeah, so all the birthdays plus Christmas plus taxes. November and December are expensive. All right. We want this to be an A5. Oh, nope. We want this to be an A5, don't we? So I always make my, I don't like that as well. I always make my A5s 7 by 5. What does it look like if I do that? No, that does not work. All right. You guys are going to see what my neuroses is really like tonight. No, I liked it better when the plaid was a little bit smaller. Now, I feel like it needs a border, if for no other reason to make it easier to cut out. Yeah, I like little plaid. I wonder if we can find a better little plaid. Too big. Back it up. You do not get to be in front. There we go. I don't know. You like this one better? Abigail likes this. So, okay, do we like number 1 or number 2? Hi, Mama. We could tone it down a little. I don't like the way it changes the color for that. You think this one matches better? Yeah, I agree. Okay, we're going to hide that one back over here as well. You can go sit there and time out. I don't want anything quite this bold. Like, Mom, remember the carpet at the bowling alley from the 80s? You remember? That's what this plaid right here reminds me of. I don't know why it sometimes randomly gives me watermarks. That's what that plaid reminds me of, Mom. The carpet in the bowling alley from the 80s. She'll know what that means. Is this the same one that we're using? Ooh. I know, but I have Canva Pro, so that's why I say I don't know why they sometimes randomly give me watermarks. Doggone it. What size is this? Is that little one better, or do we still like this one over here? I'm closing that because otherwise I'm just going to keep trying to decide. So we're going to pretend like we're at the optometrist office. Do we like 1 or 2? Which one is more clear? Number 1 or number 2? I talked about the bowling alley, and now I want McDonald's, not McDonald's, I want a Mountain Dew and French fries. That sounds crazy good all of a sudden. Okay, number 1. I kind of like that one too. Okay. What do we think? Yeah, that's what I was trying to be like. Is 1 better or 2? Oh, end poll, so that doesn't keep Okay, do we want to make it a little bit lighter or change the orange color? What if we made it a little more brown? Did you guys know that you could change the color in a lot of these? It doesn't always work, but sometimes you can make it work. Mm-mm. I kind of like either the rust or this dark brown. I can, yes. Do you want it, like, do you want it to be made a little bit more transparent? Like that? You like the rust? I kind of do too, especially when we lighten it. What do we think about that? Yeah? Okay. So, here's another secret. If I add a border to this design right now, it's going to lighten the border also. And sometimes you want that. Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes you don't. And so anything that's connected with this background, it's going to lighten it because we've dropped our transparency down to 60, right? So if you don't mind that it's been dropped down to 60, then you're totally cool. See, that's what it would look like if I added the border to the background. But I don't like that. So I'm going to get rid of that border. And now I need a box. So let's do shapes and a square. And this is where my neuroses comes in. And then I'm going to come over here and make the color invisible. And make it rust. Now, do I need to lighten the border a little bit? Would it look better? Or what if we made it the darker color? I don't know what the delay is. So it sounds like it's 5 to 7 seconds. So do we want a rust border? Or do we want the dark brown border? I can hear Mr. Kim's computer in the other room. That's why I was listening to hear what the delay was. I kind of like the brown too, because there's a lot of orange and a lot of rust, but the brown kind of brings out the leaf just a little bit and his hat just a little bit, the pine cone a little bit in his pants, and it tones down. I think I like the brown too. Okay, so now because I added the border, I can't do anything to touch these little dudes in here. So I'm going to come up here to position and then over here to layers. And I'm going to move this box. So all I'm moving is the outside border. I'm moving it down underneath the gnomes. So now the gnomes are my top layer. I probably would have normally chosen that November right there, but I don't know that it matches really. Not like that. I may have to make our little gnomey dudes a little bit smaller. It did, yeah, I agree. It brings out more of his hat. Is this too much brown? Mom, you know what this color scheme makes me think of? That couch set. I need that couch set back now because it would totally match with that color scheme. She's over there right now going, ooh, gag. I don't want those colors back. Apparently Smacka doesn't either. Okay. So do we want to make this a roll and save, or do we want numbers? I don't know if I can on this one. I can change it to the brown. Ooh, what about if I changed this one to that one, and I changed that one to that? Oh, no, maybe not. I don't know how I feel about that. Mm-mm. This is going to be a group play. Oh, I don't know, Becca. That's a great color. I wonder, can I even find a color wheel in here? Kind of, yeah. Just nothing about that November that I like. What about if we just did that? Is that too much brown? Also, if you guys want assistance, add some red or yellow. Okay. How about if we did that for the word group play? If y'all want some assistance learning how to add special fonts, different fonts into Canva, let me know. You caught one live. How you doing, Becca? So let's just type fall up here. Okay, that's not going to work. Doggone it. I hate it when I do that. Or what if we made that red? And that one green. I did it again, y'all. Browns and oranges are blending together. Okay. How do we like the red? Or this is why use the color of their pants for the blue, kind of the bluish denim. Okay. For those that don't know, Joyce is my mom. So if you hear me talking to mom or mama, I'm talking to Joyce because Joyce is mom, like actual IRL mom. So here's another trick. If it doesn't populate the color over here that you want there's something in here that you want, you can come up here to this, add a new color, and then choose this, pick a color. And highlight it over whatever colors you were wanting to choose. Can you guys see the difference there? So let's choose that blue. It's kind of a gray. Mom is great at giving hugs. Also, Minnie, mine ends with a Y. I don't do the I. That's only the other Kimmy. I'm not a fan of the blue gray color. I wonder if we could search for, let's search for denim. That doesn't help. Denim blue. Oh, that's better. Not the right blue. Oh, autocorrect. Yeah, I'm sure that happens. I'm not feeling the blue. Dark hunter green? Sure. Let's type hunter green. Dark gray green. Dark turquoise. How about that for dark green? We're going to move group play out of the way for now. I don't want those greens to clash. And then make, how would it be to make group play the color of the apple down here? What about slate for a color? We can search for slate. Ooh. And that's why all your challenges are so adorable. The November, you mean? Cheyenne? Making the November a bit transparent? I really like the dark green better, I have to admit. I kind of like the forest green. Yeah. Transparent with the dark green color, okay? That's getting a little bit too much. I don't know that I want the background to show through too much on the November. I want to try and see what happens when I color match group play to something in this apple right here. All right, y'all, forgive me just for a second. I'm wanting this centered. There we go. But as long as that November group play is on there, it wasn't going to center for me. Yes, Cheyenne, my first group play. Well, I mean, in this sense, yes, because I've had there's a year of minis over in my Kofi, so I mean that could kind of be considered a group play. But this is like the first group play that I've done. So yes, the short answer is yes. And I turned a one-word answer into 100. Okay, so we want roll and save. So the first thing I want to look at is how many weeks there are in November. So generally speaking, there are 4 weeks in September, unless you kind of look at Saturday or Sunday. I'm not going to look at those. You are. So if there are essentially 4 weeks in November, do we want to put 8 circles? And if you were rolling like a D3, then you could do 2 rolls a week. How do we feel about that? For me to have like, 2 per week, I agree. So like for Miss Judy's challenge, the not the gnomes, the saving $5 a week, that's a high enough amount that when I'm having to save 2 per week, sometimes that's a bit much because, I mean, I guess I could do less than $5, but 2 D3s a week. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so let's find a circle, but I don't know that I just want a circle. Maybe something like that, or that. Ooh, that's kind of creepy, but kind of cool. Look at that. I don't know that or how would it be if we did like a maple leaf? How would it be if we did a maple, like 8 maple leaves? It could kind of limit you to what color you could use when you were writing. Do blank leaves no color? Okay. Or, ooh, wait a minute. I have an idea. Have an idea. That's my hillbilly coming out. What if we did a yellow one? What if we did 8 yellow leaves? I like the tree circle mini. That might work better for Halloween. Okay, we're going to get rid of those 2. How would it be if I did that? Nah, that wouldn't work. Or we could choose this one. Or there's a slightly different yellow. I don't know that I like that one as well. Or just a straight up leaf. I really think I like that one better. What do we think? I could make them pumpkins, sure. I'm nixing this one. And I think I'm nixing that one. I'm not a fan of this color. I like that color better, really, but we'll leave it for now. Oh, look at that cute little guy. He's so cute. His little happy smiley face. You mean This one looks orange, Sheila. Ooh, what about these leaves? You could roll and put your number in the little kind of blends in though. Let's find us the pumpkin. The one on the, oh, this one right here. There's a little orange to it. All right, let's minimize that. I'm going to nix that one because before long we're going to have too much choice. And that is where I get overwhelmed. We could do these little guys. I don't want them to be scary. We could do that little guy right there. It's my kids that watch The Conjurer, not me, so I don't do scary. Star the happy leaf for something else. Okay, I'm going to put it back over there on that page. And this is my ideas for later. Yes. Okay. And Sheila said no to that one. You kind of like this one right here. Does it blend in too much? It was. Or we have the little squatty dude. This one? That seems to be everybody's vote. Okay. I'll be cool with that. All right, I only want them so close together. Mm-mm. How do we feel about that? It's too close to the edge. Opinions, thoughts? Had a professor that used to say, how did he put it? Questions, comments, criticisms, or witticisms? Couldn't say something like that. All right, so here's, oh, I can't change the color of those orange ones. So it doesn't matter. Oh, yes, I can. No, it's only going to change the color of the dark part, isn't it? Ew, no. Back up. Do we like it? I feel like these guys are kind of small now. Do we need to make any changes? Oh, well, I will. I will. It's probably, what I will probably do is use this same font and put some white around it, but shrink it way down. Yeah, thank you. There's no place to put it that I don't think it doesn't interrupt the picture. Doggone it. Mm-mm. I'm thinking it's going to go on the side. Like maybe down here at the bottom with the pumpkins. That's the least offensive place to put it. I could try that. Oh, I could try that, sure. As long as it doesn't take away, because they're just so doggone cute. All right, now here's another secret. If you're zoomed out very far, it's going to snap, right? It's going to auto snap you to wherever it wants to auto snap you to. But if you zoom way in, then it won't auto snap. I'll go with that. I mean, it doesn't have to. I could take group play off and just have group play in the title over on Ko-fi. Does group play take away from it? Do we want to, we're going to pretend group play is not. Well, no, we're making this together, Minnie. Do we want it to just say November? You like group play? Kind of tells you what it is. Does group play need to be smaller? Just maybe smaller? You like that one? Okay. I'm fine with that one too. Okay, how about if we made group play be who is on my back? Hi. You all think it's time, don't you? I'm getting a collection of cats over here because they think it's TREAT time. No, sir. No, sir, you do not. Now I know why you're here. Did you give me 1.5? Is that all? Okay. It's fine. I moved it.
Yeah, there's like 3 left.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, how do we feel about that? Is it time? Got to pay the toll. This is the toll. And here comes the third one. No. So the 2 that are up here right now are both males. No. Excuse me. No. The 2 that are up here right now are both males. And the one that came up here first used to be the alpha male. This is mom of one of them. The other one has replaced the other alpha male. And so you have to keep those 2 separate. Because otherwise there's going to be a big fight. Good night, Courtney. Yeah, it's probably time to call it. We've been here right at an hour. So I will get this group play exported and posted over to Ko-fi and ready for everybody to download for November. I'm suddenly now surrounded by creatures. There's Jody. Hi, Jody. He says, hi, guys. And there was a cat behind, so we're just going to lift that back up. If anybody wants, no, it's fine. Put your tail wherever. To do more stuff or learning how to do stuff on Canva, don't you sass me. No. You're about to see a smackdown. If anybody wants any type of, help learning how to use Canva more, honey, I need your help. Don't hesitate to, okay? Well, yeah, but I can help easily. This is about to cause a fight. That's not the one that has the issue.
No, but
Or you could have just taken this. That's
fine. Be that way.
okay. I will. I'm happy to help. I have spent. Pam, welcome home. We created our November group play. I'll zoom it in and make it a little bit bigger so y'all can see. Hi, Bestie. So we created our November group play together. Lots of back and forth working on it. So Pam, Sheila, and I want to hear all about how it went as soon as we end the live, because we need to know how it went. Right, Bestie? We need to know if we need to head to Pennsylvania or not tonight. That's basically what it comes down to. So anyway, there's our group play. I will get it exported and posted over on Ko-fi, so everybody can get it downloaded and get it ready for November. You think the pumpkins are too big? Okay. Well, let's just make these pumpkins a little bit smaller. Well, you know what? I'll shrink down one side. How about that? And then we ride at dawn. That's right. How are those pumpkins? You like the smaller pumpkins better compared to the big ones? I think these don't overshadow. All right. You're all about to get kicked out. They don't overshadow quite so much. So instead of trying to make them match, I'm going to do that right there. Copy and paste. Do we want them to be smaller than what they are right now? Better? Okay. They were just too big before. Yeah. I wish I could find some in that same vein, so to speak, but with colors that match a little bit better. But I'm going to put it down and walk away. Group it together and call it done. Gotta let Pooch back in. They go out, they come in, they go out, they come in. Unless they're mine, in which case they don't get to stay outside because they like to jump the fence. Is it just me, or do those look like radishes? I'm sure they're probably supposed to be strawberries. But they look like radishes on top of some sort of strange pumpkin cream pie. Anyway. All right, friends, the pumpkins are not straight across, but you're assuming that the lines in the plaid are straight across. I'll be doggone, you're right. They're not. I don't have to use my lines. Not when I have technology. There. I can't make them any more straight than they are right now. Can't make them any more straight. The plaid is not completely straight. So don't encourage her, Minnie. She's only going to get more picky. Radish garnish on what looks to be a pumpkin cream pie would not be good. It would not be good. You know, Minnie, you say that. She used to be a teacher, and she has lots of red ink pens. And she is laughing at that statement right now, too. Go. Yes, you were. And I knew that's what you were going to say, too. You'd give her something and she'd make your page bleed. All right, friends. I am going to stop because I'm starving and I haven't had anything to eat since lunch. I'm going to go eat dinner at 9:15. Bonus apple? Oh, you mean the little radishes? Night, Mama. I was glad you were able to come too. As soon as October's over, it's your turn. All right, y'all. I will see you all. Oh, bonus savings if you find an apple. Mini Monday. I'll see you all Monday. We're starting a new series on Monday. And then back here Friday night for live. So I will see you all then. Good night, everybody. Me too, Becca. Bye, Mama. Good night, everyone. I'm going to go get some food right now. Bye, guys.